Here we go then, day 5 out in Cary, North Carolina. It is the 3rd day of matches and we are into the first round of the knockout stages of TST. And Argyle, as you just heard, are here. They are making their way down to the pitch to take on Quick Goal FC in the round of 32. A side made up of former MLS stars. Probably the biggest name, former Italian international Sebastian Giovinco. It is a big day. Argyle are looking to head into the final 16 of the competition. Let's get to it.
Calm, be nice and patient, our quality will show, nice and calm. Our possession the same, keep our shape, transition, they won't break you down, we'll hurt them on transition though, okay? Calmness, be in control of the game.
Yep.
Don't leave nothing left out on this picture. It's a knockout stage to leave. You don't want to leave this with regrets, or what ifs, or what we should have done. I don't give a f make a mistake. Work hard, do the ugly things but right like we did the first ones, leave nothing on this pitch. This is knockout, this is everything we need. Leave up and get beat by the better team, fine. But if you do that, I think you'll win the game. You've got the more quality, you're a bit older, you'll run them into the ground and we'll win the game. Come on!
Together, let's get around each other. Come on. Hey, enjoy it, boys.
Come on, the boys.
During target score time, a player.
The profile of the big man, those long years in Tottenham. There's a redirection on the play in.
Right, we got it. Yeah!
And that's a goal. Plymouth Argyle.
An opportunity for something to happen for a first time. Giovinco, master of set pieces, this time a slide rule feed for Jonatas Mello. Dantas, Joe Payne, quite the reaction. Lunging to his right, but Dantas in an open position again.
There isn't much in it, stay in the game. The goals we conceded have been but just stay in the game now, yeah? Be organised, there isn't much to them. We just need a little bit more quality going forward, a little bit more organisation when we're defending. We're a little bit open, we're a little bit off them, getting picked off here and there. In general, there's not much in it. Stay in the game. Stay in the game, they'll get tired, our quality will come through. Potentially we might look at changing it as we go through this half, but as we are, just stay in this game.
In possession, a bit more control like they're doing the cave, they're working you how hard is it when they're just passing the ball, it's horrible isn't it? We've got to do that to them, they're older, no more legs on the cave, be more patient, there's no one to go forward, turn back out, start again, keep the ball, make them run. Like Dave said, maybe the last 10 minutes, see what the game stage is like, but we'll go from man press, okay, so the futsal lads will stay off for that, but we might go depending on the scoreline, if it's a bit of a gap we need to try and get back in there, we'll go man for man maybe the last 10 minutes, okay, but we'll give you this heads up on the shout, okay? Like you say, more calm and control. You've got the quality, you see what happened on our goal, but you're patient, keeping the ball. You don't have to go forward every time. Work them, work them, work them. They'll switch off, we'll hurt them. Okay?
So it might be you just keep the ball, then it'll be a bit of magic. Graham did a bit of magic, got us a goal. It might be someone makes a run, that's out of the ordinary. But in general, keep. Then if you see it, then go it, do it hard. Bit of magic, someone making a run out of the ordinary, we'll get our chances.
Dave, half-time, 3-1 down. You've just had your half-time team talk. What's been said in there?
Just keep the ball a little bit better. Yeah, keep the ball. We're staying in the game. Obviously, with target time, you're always in the game, so we don't want the lads to start panicking, go another couple of goals behind. It's going to make it really difficult. There's not much in it. I mean, they've scored. We've let in a couple of sloppy goals, but there isn't actually that much in the game. So if we just be a little bit more quality going forward, a little bit more cute at defending, I think we'll be all right.
What are the keys in trying to get messages to the players? Because it's quite frantic. It's, you know, things are going on and off. There's lots of noise. What are the key things for you and Jamie?
Just to keep it as a little points as possible, because we don't want to overload them with information. So it's probably we've got to pick 2 or 3 key points that we need them to focus on. Get that information to them so they haven't overloaded with information, and hopefully they implement it on the pitch.
Yeah, and we know, as you said, the game's not over until target score time, is it?
Exactly. So don't panic now. Stay in the game. Get within a goal or 2 going into target time, and who knows? You know, we've got every chance still.
We'll let you get to it.
Stick. Popularity of DeMarcus Beasley and Jimmy Conrad, and their presence on social media.
They've got left. They offered nothing offensively in that half there, so it'll be a mistake now, or we don't track or do something like that. Otherwise, control the game. These have gone. Yeah, keep the ball, wait for the right openings, get your goals. Yeah, don't do anything rash. You're in the game, and these have gone.
Like I said, yeah, got a starting team in a minute, but control the game. We don't have any control. They're older than us, and they're just keeping the ball and making us work. It's hard. We've got to do that to them. We've got to get their legs going. Keep the ball and be nice and patient when you've got it, okay? It will happen. They'll switch off, they'll be lazy because they're tired. It will happen, okay? But be patient, keep the ball. Starting team's going to be JP, Barnesy and Tom centre back, Graham, Kev, K-Big, Kyle, Benno in the middle, JJ up top. Okay? Come on boys. Get out your man, 1v1.
Nature, but Uniatowicz committed, and a 2v1 possibly. Dantas from Javinko. Dantas! Delivers the goods, and a slow burn in target score time sends quick goal to the round of 16.
Come on!
Well done, boys. Well done.
Down in Plymouth, we're all over the shadows.
Jamie wasn't to be today out in the first knockout round against Quick Goal FC. Just kind of initial thoughts now we got back to the hotel and you've had time to digest everything.
Obviously disappointed. We don't like to lose any game of football. I just think we probably lacked the control that we needed to. Obviously this is their 3rd year in the tournament. They probably lacked a little bit more experience, a little bit more nous. They probably had better control of the game. So yeah, I think that was probably where we maybe were done really well, especially in the first game on day 1. We controlled the game, we were a bit more comfortable and a bit more patient, where I think today we probably wasn't as much as we needed to be against a team that probably didn't have as much legs as we did. Yeah, so probably control of the game was, I think, the biggest thing that maybe let us down today.
Yeah, we've kind of seen it a lot watching other games as well. The way in which teams seem to do well is exactly what you've said. Just not go gung-ho, have control of the ball and pick your moments.
Yeah, definitely. Like I say, it's more of like a possession-based game, so it is patience and that thing, and not get and wait for the opponent to get like unresty and come and want to get the ball and come and want to try and jump out and make a mistake or switch off, and then they punish that. But yeah, we probably maybe just again are always learning. We're learning. Obviously, it's a big thing. So yeah, maybe just that patience, that calmness, just to say no, it's not on to go forward, start again, work them, keep them moving, and wait for the opportunity to arise.
In terms of kind of the competition anyway, we spoke on day 1, I think, and I asked you what you were expecting, and it was like, don't really know, $1 million question, literally. Now that our time in the competition has come to an end, what have your thoughts been on the competition, what TST's been all about?
it's been an incredible experience just to be around it. Obviously, out here, everything's the best and the biggest and everything like that. So that whole experience and to see it and be and kind of setup they've got there is incredible. So yeah, it's been a fantastic experience. Like I say, lots of learning. Each game's been a little bit different in a kind of way. So yeah, if it happens next year and we come out again next year, we're going to have lots to learn and hopefully go a bit further. But like I say, disappointing to go at the stage we have done, where I think we probably could have gone further if we went probably a little bit more streetwise.
In terms of like the coach's role in this as well, completely new situation, isn't it? You know, even just the 7-a-side nature of it and rolling subs and the tactics. What have you sort of learnt, do you think, on how this is won? This is done.
I think it's the 40-minute game is kind of not irrelevant, but it doesn't win or lose you the game. It's about obviously the target score time, which is the most important. So I think it's keeping the score as close as possible if it's a tight game, and only being down by one, or probably American there, eh? Wow. Being, like losing or trailing by one goal or being up by one is really important. Or obviously in an ideal situation you're ahead by 4 or 5 to be comfortable, but to go into target score time with the scoreline as close as possible to give yourself a chance. I think that's the biggest learning, being in control and again getting it down, having the players that are specialists at the target score time, so your 5v5, 4v4, 3v3 specialists, which obviously the lads that have got a futsal background for us have done really well at that, and obviously kind of where we've been successful is through those guys at the very end, and then maybe the more experienced and the football lads have done really well during the 40-minute game.
Yeah, and just on the squad as well, you know, those incredible moments on the first day of the tournament, those two wins, the way in which the kind of a group of people have been flung together, and like the way in which they all kind of get on is quite remarkable as well. What have you made of the group as well that you've put together?
Oh, it's been an outstanding group, I say, for people just to rock up in the airport and meet for the first time and spending time together here. Yeah, the lads have been fantastic, especially obviously the experienced lads that have obviously had a career in the professional game, have looked after the younger lads and obviously mixed really well, and there's been a real good mixture, and I think that's been the key part. Like I say, no training sessions before until we got out here and things like that, so it's been very difficult in terms of trying to get our understanding quickly, but like I say, the boys have been fantastic. Literally can't have asked any more from any of them.
What's the plan now for the next couple of days?
Relax a little bit, debrief, obviously watch the games back, and obviously for me personally kind of learn and see what could have maybe done better, and a little bit of learning for me personally, and then obviously I think maybe more branding work about the Argyle public appearances and things like that to go and tell America about Plymouth Argyle.
And what a story that is. Cheers, Jay. Well, the football might be done for us for this year at TST, but we do still have a number of days and activities planned, one of which is this sort of informal meet and greet at a sports bar just down the road from our hotel, just a stone's throw from WakeMed, where plenty of members from the incredible support of Argyle fans out here are having a little chat with some of the players, and we've got 2 here. So we've got Liam and we've got Davis, who actually are locals to North Carolina. That's right, Davis, is it?
Yes, that's right. We're from Wilmington.
So how far away is that from here?
We're about a 2-hour drive southeast. Right, we're at the beach.
Okay. Now, Liam, how does it feel to have Plymouth Argyle playing out in your state?
Yeah, it's really cool. It's like it's like you always watch them on TV, but then you can just drive like a little bit and then they're just there.
Yeah. What did you make of how the team played? I know you watched quite a lot. Well, all of the games on telly. You got to watch all of them. How did you feel we did?
I think that we did pretty well. I think that like we did good going like forward, but yeah. I think overall we did pretty well. Next year will be better, I think, do you think? Yeah. Davis, how come you two are Plymouth Argyle supporters?
So we have family in Plymouth on my wife's side, and the 2 of us have been over twice. I've been over 3 times and been to Home Park. I've been to Home Park 3 times. He's been twice. He was a mascot.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's in the blood, it's in the family now. It's awesome.
So you're a mascot. What game was that for, Liam?
Argyle Morecambe. It was, I think, 2022.
Okay.
And yeah, we won 2-1. 2-1, yeah.
The season we ended up getting promoted, was it that year? Yeah. Okay. How was that experience?
Yeah, it was great because, you know, like now you can see, because you don't have to pay for like to watch the games, and now you could like we could watch more games and they would be just easier to watch.
Okay. So when you go to school and you've got your Plymouth Argyle top on, or you know fans are saying which soccer team do you support, you say Plymouth Argyle, what sort of reaction do you get from them?
They're just like, what team is that? Because normally they're so like Real Madrid, Man City, or Liverpool. But yeah, I have to explain it mostly to everyone, like every single time they ask me. But now that I wear it kind of more often, they just see it as more of a normal thing now.
Yeah. Hopefully it will be. If you can get some of your friends to be Green Army members, that'll be great. Final one to you, Davis. Just on this event as well, Liam mentioned sort of how cool it was to have a Plymouth Argyle team out here in North Carolina. TST is a growing thing, isn't it? And for Argyle to be part of it, how important or key or do you feel it is?
It's great. This being the third year of the tournament, the buzz around the tournament is growing, and then for it, relatively young tournament, for then Argyle to be in, it's like, wow, this is really, really cool, and it's getting our name out to other people who then, and then my friends who hear me talk about, then they, sort of see it, and it is actually a real thing, and we are a real football club, and it's just, and the experience, and that we won the group, and all that. It's good that we're a presence in this moving forward in the United States.
Absolutely. Thanks for talking to us, guys.
Yeah,
thank you. We're coming in for a chat, if that's okay. Argyle TV chat. All of you in here. Got a couple more Argyle supporters. One of which you will have seen on the Chicago tour. That is Mike here, who's still only the only Canadian.
No, I found
some more.
I found more. Yes, there's more individuals in Canada who are born and raised in Canada and are Argyle fans.
Okay, so the task that I set you that day,
that's right,
is already, you're doing it already.
Yeah. I think we're closing in on about 20 supporters that we have found and brought together for Argyle Canada. So yeah, it's happening.
Great. We've also got James here as well. James, talk to me about TST and how you feel about it, having seen us play the last 3 days.
I would probably be the first to admit I wasn't really sure what to expect from it, and it actually exceeded my expectations quite significantly. I think it's been a really exciting and tense tournament, and I was really disappointed when we went out because and I didn't expect that to be a thing. So yeah,
I'm glad you said tense, because I think I felt maybe not quite as nervous, but pretty nervous in those games as I would watching Argyle.
In the first game against Drunken Monkeys, we were 3-0 up, and then they pulled it back to 3-3, and I was just I was a lot more involved and invested than I ever expected to be. So yeah, it was a great experience.
Absolutely. We've got 2 more Argyle fans back here. We've got Chris and we've got Andy as well, and we've got Nigel in the corner. Andy, seeing Argyle out in America, it hasn't happened since 1954.
Yeah.
So it's been quite a long time. I don't know. Can you put into any sort of structure or word what it kind of is like, I suppose?
Maybe it's the first stage of Argyle being America's team. This is just fantastic. And for me, as a lifelong Argyle fan, seeing the likes of David Norris and Craig Noon and Jake Jervis and Graham Carey, who I never thought I'd see playing green again. This has been fantastic. So I'm hoping this is the start of something really big. And for Argyle USA, it's massive. So I've really enjoyed it. I was gutted when they went out, but it's been really a good laugh.
Yeah, and the meetups we've had, Chris, there's been a few of them, and they're always great. And this is another one, so it's another one to add to the calendar. But also, there's a growing number of Argyle supporters probably out here in the States.
Yeah, if I go back to, I moved here in 2016, so 9 years. If you thought then of what's happening now, you wouldn't be able to conceive it, would you? Yeah. There's a bunch of Argyle fans with Argyle players in a bar, it's surreal. But
in Carey,
every year it gets better and better. I also think it's a really good reminder after a difficult season of what football's all about. It's always been like that for me, you know. That this is my church, right? I come to this for the people, for the community, to, like you say, old players, new players. Plymouth Argyle have existed for a long time. They will exist for a long time. It's just a new part of what we're going to be. So I've loved it.
When we were talking earlier, and this is similar to what Andy just said, it's actually really quite gut-wrenching and gutting when you do lose a game, isn't it? And it's only a tournament we didn't know much about 3 days ago.
Exactly. I've said before, I said to you, like, one day we should do it on Argyle TV.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Green stick, red stick, drop it in a river. I'll still be crying if the red stick wins.
The red stick won't win.
No.
Nigel, quick one on you as well. Just on the tournament as a whole, you know, what did you think about it beforehand, and what do you think about it now?
I didn't really know what to think beforehand. I think, like most people, it came out of the blue for me. I hadn't heard of it. What do I think of it now? I think it's absolutely fantastic. I'm sure there's knockers here and there who say it's not the purest game, but it's so much fun. And I think everyone that was here just had the greatest time. And I hope, you know, the people in England will come out and see it and join in the fun, you know what I mean? And, you know, all these Argyle USA people will welcome them with open arms, you know what I mean? As we welcome everyone. And, you know, especially the Americans, you know, that's who we want to bring in to be Argyle supporters and stuff. And, yeah, I can't really, I've had the greatest time, you know. The IRLs are great. And this is absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's so much fun, you know. And, yeah, and seeing you guys around, you know, it's just to see you around. I saw Charlie on the pitch the other day when we won one of those games, and he was sprinting across to capture the thing. There's so much enthusiasm from everybody here for it, you know. And I hope other people catch a bit of that, you know, because it's so enjoyable.
Yeah. Thanks, Nigel. Well, we just had to step outside because it was getting quite loud in there with a lot of chatter going on between the players and the supporters. It was always great to see, isn't it? But that is it for this day 5 here in North Carolina. Now, just because the football has ended for us out here, it doesn't mean the content will too. We've got a couple of surprises over the next couple of days, including a great moment tomorrow when a local junior side will be donning the green jersey, the green shirt, and representing Argyle in a thing called the Carey Cup. We will bring you all of that, plus lots more from behind the scenes over the next couple of days.